Alrighty, Halos, welcome back. How's everyone doing? Just doing kind of a quick pickems here for Worlds 2025. Kind of excited it's coming up here, but these are all the rewards for doing like either perfect picks or top 5,000 picks or top 25%, etc. Looks like the Swiss picks are open from the 7th to the 14th, which is, as of recording this, is the 12th, so I'm a couple days ahead of time, but not very early either. I'm pretty late in doing this, but either way, let's also get the knockout picks if I can in time. I'm probably not gonna dive super deep in Worlds this year, just because I still am super busy. But I still will try my best. And also, there's the crystal ball stuff, of course. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully, the kind of video recording is like pretty well centered. I mean, it's not centered, but I mean, I hope it is going to capture everything. If not, I'll try to adjust it as needed. Just trying to cut off things that aren't necessary. Like my taskbar. Join a community faction. Okay, we've got community factions. That's interesting. Cheering for T1. Oh, okay. Well, let's get someone cheering for FlyQuest then, shall we? Cheering for AL. That's kind of interesting, though. Dom's really good, though. I mean, Dom's smart about a lot of stuff, so I kind of want to join him almost, but I mean, it makes sense that he's cheering for AL and not like FlyQuest, but okay, well, I guess this is just the ones that we can do for now. So actually, let's see. I don't really know him or him or him or him. I barely know her. But I mean, I'm not going to cheer for G2. I'm sorry. They're not going to win Worlds, unfortunately. Don't know who that is. I know who that is, but I would rather do Dom over him. I don't know who that is. I know who that is, but I do like Dom a little more. And also, cheering for IG is kind of sus, but interesting. Um, is anyone's legend Korean or Chinese? I can't remember actually. Also, don't know him and don't know him slash her. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'll go with dominate. I mean, might as well, right? Oh shoot! Oops, didn't mean to do that. How do I do? Oh yeah, confirm faction. There we go. I clicked on the socials button. That was my mistake. Okay. All right, so Swiss is the first thing. Looks like we got a bunch of different stuff here. That's kind of cool. We got top factions, just based on how many people are in their faction, I guess. All right, so yeah, let's make picks for the Swiss stage here. Swiss, who will advance? All right, so instructions: pick 8 advancing teams. Your first 3 picks will earn bonus points if they advance with the corresponding win-loss record. Your first 3 picks will earn bonus points if they advance the corresponding win-loss record. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. This is who I'll advance to the 8 teams. Okay, interesting. So, who do I think will be undefeated? All right. Well, first off, who do I think is going to advance? Right. Um. Shoot, this is a great question. Okay, and I think the plans is just IG and T1, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and check this real fast, just so I'm not doing anything crazy here. Okay, so first plans. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's just IG versus T1. Um, isn't IG the shy? Yeah, it is. And they have Gala back as well as Rookie and Wei and Meiko. So I mean, they're pretty good, but it's T1. You can't guess. You really can't bet against T1. Is what I've learned over the years and such. So I'm gonna have to say T1 gets in. So that means IG can't advance for us. And then for Swiss, I guess everything is to be determined. So can't really do much there. But yeah, okay. So I don't think VAKS is gonna advance. I think Fly could, but they're the highest chance in my opinion of a Western team advancing. But let's hold that on the burn. They're not gonna go through undefeated, that's for sure. Unless they get really, really hypey and kind of lucky, to be honest. But either way, yeah, okay. So obviously G2 is not going to advance. CFO is not going to advance. I don't think. PSG, I don't think are going to advance. Imkoi aren't going to advance. KT will probably advance. I guess let's start by putting stuff down here because this is no particular order, right? KT will advance. HLE will advance. BLG might advance. AL might advance. And then 100T probably won't advance. TSW, I actually don't know who that is. Who is TSW? Let's see, who is TSW? Oh, Esports. Team Secret Wales Vietnamese team. Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna advance. Sorry, TSW. Maybe, hopefully. But yeah, okay. TES, Fnatic, Gen.G, and then T1. So Gen.G obviously gonna advance. Okay, so I can't bet against T1. I don't think they're gonna go 3-0 though. Actually, let's change that. Let's do T1 over here. I think they might. They'll either 3-1 or 3-2. Probably. I want to say they'll 3-2 though. BLG. I think. I also have TES. I don't know how well they're doing right now. That is the thing. I feel like HLE is not doing that great. Well, let's see. What are the standings actually? What's the standings from? Oh shoot! No. What's the standings from Split 3 and LCK? Playoffs. There we go. So okay, what we have? We've got Gen.G winning it over Hanwa. Hanwa, how did they do? All right, Hanwa 3-0'd T1, 3-0'd KT, and then lost to Gen.G in 3-1. Wow, that's kind of crazy actually. And then how did Gen.G do? They lost to KT by 1 game, and then they won against T1 by a very close series, and then they 3-0'd KT. So they had a really close series against KT, and then they completely dominated KT. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, very interesting actually. So we got KT. Okay, and then I believe we have. Sorry, let me get back to the right page. There we go. Oops. I believe KT are in the. Yeah, KT are in this. So it's KT, HLE, Gen.G, and T1, right? And AL are Chinese. Okay, that's good to know. So shoot, that's hard actually, because all these teams sounded really good now. Let's say Gen.G will 3-0. Let's say KT will 3-0 or 3-1, and then HLE or T1 will 3-2 with a close call. Huh, that's hard. That's really hard to say. Yeah, what is close call considered? Oh, it's just like, at least one of these teams will 3-2, right? For guaranteed for sure. Okay, interesting. I think that's fine actually, yeah. And then obviously who do I need to get in here? TES, and then who else? TSW, AL, BLG. Who am I missing? AL, BLG, HLE. Did I do HLE? No, I have HLE there. BLG. Am I missing someone? Hold on. Let me, real quick. Let me see how LPL's stuff did. Okay. Playoffs. So how did this go? Oh my goodness, we have a big playoffs. Oh, it just says, okay. So BILIBILI is the first seed. Okay, wow. BLG is the first seed. Got it. Over Top. And then how did Top do? Top 3-1, 3-1, lost in a close series against BLG. Can I scroll over? Okay, there we go. Good. And then they close series again, but BLG won at that time. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. And then Top, how did they do? 3-1 to AL. Okay, interesting. BLG. All right. So it's Top, BLG, Anyone's Legend, and it was going to be IG, right? Oh, interesting. So wait, does that mean... Okay, hold on. So this must mean there's only 7 teams from Korea and China together, right? Am I understanding this correctly? Assuming that, T1 wins over IG, right? So yeah, we've got, let's see, let's count them in here actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so there's only gonna be 7. Okay, so actually in this case, I feel pretty comfortable saying fly. Actually. All right, and then we can still, I can make edits, of course, but yeah, this is what I think I'm gonna go with for now. I feel like this is fair. I feel like this is fair. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with for now. Yeah, so I do think Gen.G is gonna do pretty well. I could be wrong. They might 3-1. I think there's a decent chance they could 3-1 instead of 3-0. I think KT could 3 or 3-1. I think T1 could 3-1. I don't think they're gonna 3-0, but they could. I think they're more likely to either 3-1 or 3-2, but I think there's a good chance they could 3-2. And then TS, I don't know honestly, but maybe 3-1 is what I'm gonna guess. And then HLE, either maybe a 3-1 or possibly a 3-0. I don't think they'll go 3-2, but it's possible, I suppose. BLG, I again don't know. It could be 3-0, it could be 3-1. It's hard to say. I feel like maybe 3-1, but I'm not sure. And then AL could go like 3-0 or 3-1. It's hard to say, really. I feel like they won't go 3-2, but there's a chance, obviously. And then Fly, I believe, will probably 3-2 and get in. But they could go 3-1. Well, I don't think they'll go 3-1, honestly. But, I mean, it's technically possible. But yeah, I don't think VKS are going to be good enough. I could be wrong. I don't think G2 is going to be good enough either. I could be wrong again. Just same thing. I could be wrong on all of these. But I don't think ACFO is going to make it. I don't think PSG is going to make it. I don't think Meiko is going to make it. I don't think 100T are going to make it. I don't think TSW are going to make it. And I don't think Fnatic's going to make it. I also think T1's going to beat IG, of course. And that's pretty much it for my picks. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know it's a little bit of a weird, just a quick, jump in here and everything. But yeah, also my boy's in. I really haven't actually been able to play much League at all in the last couple months. So I'm not super up to date on everything, but I've been seeing like snippets of him being focused and stuff. And I saw he got the visual update. I really wanted to like make some recordings about that and stuff, but I have a bunch of other stuff going on and even other recordings that I'm trying to get through whatever I can, obviously a lot less time than before, unfortunately, but I'm trying to get out as much as possible. But am excited to watch Worlds in my spare time when I do have a little bit of it. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Definitely watch it with me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, and it's super exciting. I can't wait for the music video. I do want to mention, I don't think I don't know, it's hard to say that it's not fair. I'm gonna get myself in hot water maybe, but I don't want to necessarily say that it's not fair to Weibo to being removed out of the music video, and also sucks that we're gonna get it later because of that. But I feel like it is a little bit unfair to him, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to change that. I don't have the power for that anyway, so it doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real fast. But yeah, super excited for the music video. I hope it's really good. I hope the people that they picked for the music is really good. I hope the music's good. And super excited to see Worlds again. Hopefully it's going to be a great year. I hope Fly does us proud. And hopefully we won't get disappointed. That's pretty much all I could say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely do your own picks before this locks. Like I said, I think it's the 14th, which I believe is either the day before or the day of the games. So starting. So yeah, definitely get those in. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.